All right, so first of all, let me just start off by saying thank you. I've been meaning to update you all. Well, everything that's been going on. This has been a insane month. But I just want to say thank you guys for your support. The last video that I posted and everything that you guys sent over has been used for food and everything that I needed to get through the month. So thank you. And if you guys want to keep sending, that will continue to help while we're in what I would like to call this transitional phase. Last video I posted was about losing one of my sources of income, and that is still has not been replaced. And part of that is because I'm in the process of shooting a movie. So I came up with a plan, right? So ultimately the goal for me is not to work jobs, right? Which are a blessing to be able to even have any type of source of income whatsoever. I'm very thankful. Ultimately what I want to do is direct and continue to make music in my films and inspire people with everything that I have going on and uplift people and entertain people, right? I love entertaining you all. So that's the ultimate goal. And so with that being said, I have a plan. It's what I would like to call my plan to financial freedom. And it's simple. I essentially calculated that if I do 6 movies, full feature films, right, by June, then I should not have to work a job. By the end of the year, I should be able to quit my, I would say, 9 to 5 sources of income and be able to create full time. So what does that look like, right? So what that looks like is me coming back to YouTube. That's one. And being able to knock out videos for you all on a consistent basis. 2, so this channel and the new channel I started, which is movie reactions, which I haven't been able to do because I'm in the process of filming, editing. We'll get to that in a second, right? And then 3, shooting films and movies and television series and unscripted series full time as well. It looks like that. And if I shoot 6 films by June, then great. By the end of the year, these things pay out in royalty checks, so it comes out quarterly. I should be able to quit my job. So that's the plan. That's plan A, and I'm sticking to that plan. Now, by sticking to that plan, right, I am still missing roughly about $2,600 a month in income. Because my bills they're high. I own a house and I live in California, right? These are decisions I made. I'm not complaining. This just is what it is. And it makes more sense for me based off of everything that I have going on in my life to stay here rather than move. But that decision is up in the air for now because I might move to Vegas and then fly back and forth. These are all things that I need to decide in the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, right? So there's that. But for now, we're going off the premise that I'm going to stay out here, which means that I have a gap of about $2,600 in income. And so part of that, I just started my master's program in film. I want to get my PhD in film, not because I need it, but because I think it would be super dope to be able to say not only am I trained in real life in making movies and I direct, I edit, I do all these things, but I'm also trained in the classical sense and the educational sense of having a master's in film and eventually a PhD. So with that comes some financial aid, but that financial aid is not going to kick in until March, right? So that would float me over for March, April, right? So I'm giving you guys the real breakdown of what's actually going on. Right now, we got to figure out February, which is that little $2,600 gap, right? Of what we got to come up with in order to be here with bills. Because this is, mind you, none of this is going to me individually. Like, I'm not spending it on myself. It's all going to bills. And so that is the thing, right? Is to buckle down and figure out February. In the pipeline, I filmed a movie last year. It's called Different With Me. It's absolutely amazing, amazing cast. We're in the distribution process with that. That distribution process has been taking longer than I thought. Part of that is because we had a strike last year. I'm sure you guys heard of it, right? And that delayed things at all these networks. But on average, it takes 6 months. It's just now we're going to be cracking 7, 8 before I get a decision back. when that sells, because I'm confident that it's going to sell, I'm manifesting that it's going to sell, then most of my problems go poof, right? How did I make that movie? I worked 3 jobs. I literally worked 3 jobs in 2020. What is it at this point? 2022. And it cost us almost $100,000 to make that film, but I worked 3 jobs, and that's how I got the money to do that. That's how much I believe in myself. Is I invested in myself and I bet on myself, and I'm waiting for that bet to pay off, right? And so there's some opportunities there. This video is ended up being longer than I thought. All right, there's some opportunities there, and I'm confident that it's going to go through, and we should find that out in the next 2 to 3 weeks. This is what I say. The next 2 to 3 weeks are absolutely insane. I started school, my master's program. So in this process, right, in order for me to do 6 films by June, I still have a job. I'm still working a 9 to 5. So Monday through Friday, that's what I'm doing on top of editing a film that we already just shot, because I've been shooting every single weekend. This is my first weekend off. Every single weekend in January, I was shooting a movie. And I'll probably make another behind the scenes video and show you all the craziness that went on with shooting a movie on the weekends and working during the week. I am exhausted. So this is a game plan. This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to execute. And you ask yourself, how can you help? Well, you can help by continuing to do what you did last month, or this month rather, which is donate directly, support the new channel, the Cinema Addict. That's another way. And then 3, you just pray. That's it. Very simple. You could just pray. Send your prayers up of positivity. Send your prayers up that Different With Me sells in the next 2-3 weeks. That it sells. Send your prayers up that I pull this mess off. Working full time and shooting movies full time, essentially. Because I'm shooting, I'm editing, I'm directing, I'm writing. I have to start casting. We just shot the first one. Now I'm starting to cast for the second one. I have an amazing crew and some people who've really been helping out. And yeah, pray. But when I pull this off and we look back at 2024, which did not necessarily start off the way we thought it was going to start, but we look back at 2024 and we remember these times and these things going on. I think that when it's all said and done, I'm going to be very proud of myself. Yeah. So in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy the weekend. Like I said, I just wanted to say thank you. I appreciate you. I love you guys. You guys have always been here. I'm always going to be here. And I know you guys, some of you guys requested reactions as soon as I get a chance. I should have, because I have like 2-3 weekends off between this movie and the next movie. I should get a chance to put those up. But know that if I haven't hopped on here, it is because I'm literally exhausted to the point of I need to go to the bed. And if you can see by my eyes, I still have a full day of work and still freaking exhausted. So there's that. Love y'all. Gotta go.